Tim Irwin out of Portland, Indiana with the Chevy II coming up. Irwin is your #1 qualifier.
My name's Tim Irwin. I'm part of the ScottRods Gasser group. Been a part of the group for about 3 years. Raced a couple different cars in this group. My current car is the '66 Chevy II. I've had this car for about 2 years. Last year, this event was its first outing. So we've raced it for a year, and it's been an awesome vehicle. Before this one, I had a 1948 Anglia. Pretty dangerous car. Short wheelbase, narrow. It was fun, but the wife hated it, so it had to go. The group, we have, several guys in the group. There's like 12 or 14 that run pretty regularly, and what a great group of people. Hey, we have so much fun together. Hey, loving life. It's not like some of the other stuff I've done. I've been a drag racer my whole life, competed in the NHRA national and divisional event level, and there's a lot more stress. This is laid back and fun, and we just have a good time. Make the fans happy. This is a great promotional tool for our company. One of the main reasons I'm here is to promote Moser Engineering, so here we are. My car, the '66 Chevy II behind me, I built myself. It's a 2x3 frame rail car with ladder bars in the rear, got parallel leafs in the front. I bought this car up in Wisconsin, and somebody else was already trying to build a gasser out of it. I basically wanted it for the show. Chrome moly roll cage, funny car cage. It will cert 750. It's got a iron-headed 427 in it with a power glide transmission from a Bruzy. Pat McCreary from Nice built me the engine. It's got a 9-inch rear end with 40 spline axles, 40 spline spool. I run a 429 gear in it. It's got Moser disc brakes on the rear, a brake kit that I've developed several years ago, and it's a bulletproof piece. Mickey Thompson helps me with tires. I get a lot of help. I could not do this without them. My boss allowing me to come here and do this, that in itself is a blessing. Rob Moser's, allowed me to live my dream. I can come out here and race and do what I do and promote the company, and it's awesome. This car was painted by a guy named John Fowler, a good friend of mine in Southern Ohio, but he's getting to the point where he's been a painter his whole life, and from block sanding and painting, his hands are going away. So I didn't push him on this one, but he did a fantastic job on this car. It's absolutely awesome. Typically between rounds, Mark and I will nut and bolt the car, making sure nothing's loose, nothing's trying to fall off. We look at everything. We try to determine from our previous run and or the weather what we need to do. We do a lot of pulley changes, like the upper pulley on the blower, we will change to speed up or slow down the car. For instance, yesterday we had pretty horrible weather, and since I had a broke single run, I run it all the way out and went 557. We have a 560 index, so what I decided this morning, because the weather's so much better today, that I would put a bigger pulley on it to slow the thing down so I'm not breaking out. But we have enough cars in our group that are pretty valuable cars that we put a 560 index on it just to keep from crashing those cars. When I'm not racing, I do a lot. I am the R&D director for Moser Engineering. That's my full-time job for another couple months, and I'm going to retire. I'm almost 65. I have a small shop in Portland, Indiana called Cigar City Garage, where I build primarily gassers and street rods and stuff like that. And that's turned into a boom just from doing this stuff. I have a lot of work there, have one guy that helps me out there, and it's a hobby. I love building cars. That's what does it for me. It's not just driving them, but building the cars and seeing the finished product is super cool to me. Mark Kobeck, he's sitting over here off the side, and my wife Connie. I really couldn't do this without her. She's blessed me with this. It's not her cup of tea, but she knows it's mine, and she's here to support me, so it's awesome. We have a good time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out and taking care of it.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to make us look like stuff.
Oh, yeah. Y'all do that yourself. Y'all do that yourself.